Good morning. I'm Professor Allan from the Department of SSL, VIT Chennai. Today, I'm going to discuss group discussion and its benefits. First of all, before knowing what group discussion is, we must know what a group is. A group is organized and it has a common objective. An organized group would outsmart an individual in a corporate situation. For instance, if an individual in a company takes 10 days to design a website, an organized group would design a website within 2 days. Now, I'm going to define what a group discussion is. Group discussion is a modern method of assessing students' personality. It is a technique and an art to judge the worthiness of the student and his appropriateness for the job. A GD is the shortened form of group discussion. GD is different from a debate. A group discussion is intellectual, whereas a debate is emotional. Group discussion is organized. It has a structure. How to begin the discussion? What are the points to be discussed? How to persuade? How the discussion throws light on the topic and how and when the discussion ends, whereas debate is spontaneous, subjective, and at times leads to disorder. Why group discussion? It is an integral part of interview procedure. Besides writing a written exam on maths aptitude and English, some reputed companies rely on selecting the candidates based on their performance on group discussion. It is an excellent process of elimination and not selection. Remember, If 100 candidates apply for a job and there is just 10 vacancy, 90 candidates are going to be eliminated and only 10 are going to be selected. Within a short period of time, students will be eliminated in a group discussion. Besides testing the communicative skills of candidates, it also checks the attitude, emotional intelligence, and personality of the candidates. It checks an individual's performance in a group. How to conduct mock group discussion? Always remember, mock GD is different from real group discussion. In mock GD, a situation is created wherein everyone is given an opportunity to speak. Steps involved in conducting mock discussion. A topic is given for discussion and time is also specified. For instance, a group of 5 members involved in this mock group discussion. Mock group discussion prepares the students for real life situations. Now, let us learn how to initiate a discussion. It is better to say we rather than to say I. If you have difficulty in playing the role of an initiator, start by using this phrase, shall we start the discussion? Remember, the initiator opens up the discussion by clarifying the topic. For instance, the topic for today's discussion is crime against Indian women. The initiator encourages a lively discussion by speaking 5 solid points. It is better to start the discussion from general points to specific points. The initiator must make sure that he or she does not dominate the discussion. It is understood that the initiator has good communicative skills, but that should not be a negative point in the discussion. So, the initiator must not dominate. He or she encourages others to take part in the mock GD. It is always better to use simple language. Avoid jargons. Be focused on the topic. If someone deviates from the discussion, it is better for someone in the group to bring in order by telling, let's be focused. It is better to clarify the topic rather than rambling over different points which are irrelevant for the discussion. Make sure everybody is given a chance to speak. That doesn't mean you can force someone to speak if he or she is not interested in it. Their body language would reveal it. If someone is not interested in the discussion, do not force or compel them to speak. Be expressive. Use both your hands politely. Do not find fault or give your personal comments during the discussion. Give relevant examples which are up to date and not outdated. Don'ts, or I would say these points should not be used during the discussion. Don't be negative. Try to share your points in a positive way. Learn to say no politely. Don't contradict. Don't repeat the same points. Don't digress from the topic. Don't be silent. Don't give your personal comments. Don't laugh. Just smile. Don't be aggressive. Avoid too much of statistical data. Avoid using phrases like, I strongly disagree. I personally feel. Do not project yourself as an extremist. Be moderate. Don't impose your views on others. Always remember, group discussion checks the listening skill of the candidates. So, listen and respond. How to conclude the discussion? While concluding, use the phrase, "On behalf of the team, I would like to conclude," rather than "I want to conclude now." The person who concludes summarizes the points discussed in the discussion. Don't be judgmental. Body language in group discussion. Use your hands politely. Do not use your hands in an emphatic way. Maintain eye contact with everyone in the group. Don't shout or raise your voice unnecessarily. Avoid eye contact with the person who conducts the discussion. Don't stare at the speaker. Show interest by nodding your head. I hope you enjoyed the lecture. Thank you.